peace of mind. When tears fall onto your face without you even realizing it. When you feel like you have been stabbed, but there's no one around you. When you feel the tug in your soul. You can't put your hand on it or your finger on it, and you can't even put your mind to it. You just don't know what's wrong or what's going on. You are clueless. It's like a missing piece of you is gone, like a puzzle. Did you drop it somewhere? You're looking around for it. I dropped it somewhere. But there's nothing to look for, because you have no idea what you are looking for. And so, you grow silent. You close your eyes and let your mind wander. You go back to your previous memories. You go back in time to what happened today, or yesterday, or was it the other day? What's wrong? And then it all clicks. It all makes sense now. You realize what is wrong, what is going on, and you finally understand the reason why. The tug you felt from your soul, it's you, yourself, telling you that you have been strong for way too long, that you've been tired, you've been exhausted, and you just need to stay quiet. Take a deep breath, let it out, and just live life. There's no rush to it. You've been through hell and back again. Not once, not twice, not thrice. You've been through it all so many times before that everything around you doesn't even face you anymore. You've walked through hell so many times and returned. And every time you did, something within you burned to a crisp. But all that burning didn't even matter to you. You don't see it as a big deal, even in the most negative way possible. In the worst scenario, you find the positive things to look for, the silver lining. You always look for that silver lining, no matter how dark or cold it gets, because to you, everything in this life is connected. If something happens, you know there's more to it. Nothing happens by accident. Everything happens for a reason. And that is why you never plan for anything. Not at all. Because when you plan, the universe does its trick. And your plan won't happen. Instead, it leads you to another route, another way. Something that is better for you. Not for the worst, but for the best. And just in case you come to the worst of it, just remember that it's still better than what you would have gotten. If you follow what you've planned before, you finally understand that you can try to plan things or set a goal, but it all comes back to the universe itself. It's all fate, and you cannot defy it. Because this is your time, and this is what happened. You cannot make your way out of it, no matter how many times you try another path, just to prevent yourself from meeting that very fate. You are still going to come back to the very first one again. Why? Because that is your destination. You can try to divide gravity, you can try not to believe in fate, you can try not to think about it, but when it's finally your time to meet your destiny, that's what's going to happen. You cannot defy it. That is what is right and meant for you. You can try to run from it, you can try to hide from it, but you can never stop yourself from going back to it. Sometimes, you just have to accept it, no matter how hard it is, to just let it in. You still need to find it in yourself to believe, because that's what has been written for you, and you cannot defy it. You can try to keep turning over and over again. You can go on a loop with it, but there is no end, because you have already been written for the one. The thing meant for you will get to you one way or another. Either you find it or it finds you. Embrace your pain, embrace your sorrow, embrace your sadness. Be one with the darkness within you, because it's not all that you are. You are not just darkness, there is also light in you. The light within you represents your warmth, the way you connect to others, being nice, polite, kind, and all that smiles with no judgment. And the darkness in you know it yourself. The coldness in your soul, the cold fire within you that could burn everything and everyone around you for what they did to you. But you never do that, will you? Because you're such a good person and you know you won't. You have very, very good self-control. You will not do anything to harm anyone. Why would you want to harm anyone anyway? They can harm you. It's not a big deal for you. You're a big person. You have all this time within you. You can tolerate all the pain, the sorrow, the sadness, and all the accusations and dehumanization from others. You can stand it all. Yes, you can. You have very, very unlimited patience. You understand that you can play stupid. You understand you can play the fool. And you also understand you can just flip the table and drop it on them while they're still eating, while they're still enjoying what you're giving them. And now they understand not to mess with you or what you are. Because with all those smiles you carry, they never saw you without the mask on. They never saw you without that smile. All they saw was a kind, nice, smiling person. One who would do anything they wanted, who would give them anything they asked for. But once they cross the line, that's it. No more nice person. No more gentle, kind version of you. No more. It's just the devil within you showing itself clearly. Horns out, tail poking freely, and ready to burn everything down to the ground.